Welcome to Sweet Leaf Soapery's YouTube channel. My name is Faith Ann Bodiani. I am the owner and soap maker of Sweet Leaf Soapery. Today I will be making None of Your Beeswax soap. However, this soap is going to be a charity soap, which will be a new thing on my Etsy and for my company. If you would like more information about charity soaps, I will be talking about it towards the end of the video. But without further ado, let's go ahead and make our soap today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain my lye water solution into my oils, and then I'm going to blend it with my stick blender. Okay, and this soap is going to be a piped soap. So what I do is I just make a bigger batch and then I set aside some for the piping. So I'm just going to set some aside for the piping. Okay, so in this big white bowl, this is going to be my piping. I'm just going to set it off to the side to let it sit up. We're going to color these. This one is going to be titanium dioxide with a little bit of this honey blush. And for those of you who don't know what titanium dioxide is, basically it's just a white colorant. Then I'm going to color the middle one with Maya Gold from Nurture Soap. And the last one with Bronze Brown from Nurture Soap. And we are going to fragrance it with Caramel and Honey from Nurture Soap. And this fragrance oil is definitely top 5 fragrances for myself personally. This is so good. It's very sweet. I love it, but it's not overpowering. It really just has a nice honey smell to it. I have our colors mixed up and it is time to fragrance our soap. I'm not going to be fragrancing this light honey blush color because our fragrance oil does discolor slightly. I have used it in the past. It hasn't been a huge problem for me, but better safe than sorry. Alright, so for our swirl today, we are going to do an in the pot swirl, and then I'm going to do a hanger swirl through that. So what an in the pot swirl is you are going to take all of your batter and you are going to put it in one bucket, and I will show you what a hanger swirl is in a little bit. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take my brown and I'm going to pour it around the gold. And for an in the pot swirl, it doesn't necessarily matter how you get it in there. The point is all of the colors are just in one bucket. And now I'm going to take our batter and I'm just going to pour this in our mold. So I'm going to scrape all of my containers off camera just because I think that's kind of boring to watch sometimes, but then I will come back and do the hanger swirl on camera. As you can see here, I'm piping my soap. I'm doing 3 across a bar, and then I go back and I do 2 on top of that 3, and I do 1 dollop on top. Alright, so I have my soap piped, and now it's time for me to add all of the fun bits and bobs to the top. First, I'm going to put some dispersed mica on top of my soap. And then I have these really fun honeycomb looking pieces that I made out of melt and pour soap and some more of that Maya Gold colorant. Next, I'm going to add some gold melt and pour gumballs on top. And these were colored with Maya Gold as well. Next, I'm going to add some biodegradable glitter from Wholesale Supplies Plus. To finish it off, I am going to spray some Shimmer Gold Mica out of my mica sprayer from Nurture Soap Supplies. And then to seal everything in, I'm going to spray it with some 91% rubbing alcohol. Alright, I am back. It's been a little shy of 24 hours and I am ready to cut my soap. So what a charity soap is, it'll be a soap on my shop that some of the proceeds will go to a charity or organization of my choosing. I'm still not so sure how to price these soaps just because it's such a new thing for me. However, what I'm thinking is this bar will be $15 and $10 out of that $15 will go to the Honeybee Conservancy, which is the charity that I chose for this month. So what the Honeybee Conservancy does is they put hives in gardens and those hives contribute to food production, and those foods can go to schools or senior citizen centers or homeless shelters and soup kitchens in the area. I will link their website down below so you can do some research for yourself. So I also want to address a very crazy coincidence. So Katie Carson, she's a very fabulous soap maker. I'll link her in the description below. She decided that she was going to donate to the exact same charity that I was going to donate to. And before anyone thinks that I'm copying her or anything like that, I actually filmed my video the day before she posted hers, and I reached out to her and I let her know that we were just on the same wavelength. And really, it's just a huge coincidence, and if anyone's benefiting here, it's definitely the Honeybee Conservancy. And I'll link the Honeybee Conservancy, I'll link Katie Carson, and I'll link everything else that I talked about in this video down below. Please leave me a comment though about the prices for these soaps. They will really be dependent on what you guys think. I also have an Instagram and a Facebook, and those are both just Sweet Leaf Soapery, so I will link those in my description box as well. And thank you for watching and have a great day.